Oh, that's all. Woo! So, I'm just now waking. Well, just now getting out of bed. And it's about maybe going on 3 o'clock. Look, 2:46. And I have to start off by cleaning that. Might get some coffee in there, but you know I need some energy, so I tapped on one of them whole food cookies. Tasted it out, it be cold in the house sometimes, so you gotta bundle up with the hats and the hoods so you can function right. But
Daniel.
it's about time for me to get started, turn on some music, and get in the groove, baby. I know, right? The lighting is not the same. No, we did not set up, so this is what you get. I can change a little something to brighten the mood. That's about it. That's as good as it gets right now. Actually, I don't really gotta show y'all what I'm doing. I'm just gonna talk, I guess, somewhat, maybe. It's a thought. But yeah, right now I'm cooking breakfast, and I'm chopping up an onion to put inside an omelet. More so not an omelet, but eggs, like an omelet, I guess. Omelet that's going inside a croissant. So that's that. So I'm just chopping my little slices up. Last night we stayed up late, so we got up this morning. I didn't get straight out the bed and get to anything. I just laid in bed and watched a title post of Jay-Z, and I got about, I think, halfway through it, that hour video, but I didn't start it today. I already started it, but then I just started checking out his music videos. But the biggest thing is, I feel like a lot of the things that he says goes over my head. And I say that because I don't be hearing some, like in the podcast when they were talking, the video, whatever, interview, when they were talking, I couldn't hear like the bars he was saying. And it's like, I was interested, but I couldn't catch it. And I replayed it and tried to hear it again. I couldn't hear it. So I feel like what I'm going to have to do is just go on Genius or something, whatever his lyrics are on, and actually try to go through and see if I can listen to anything he has. See if it's inspirational or whatever, but I don't know how likely that is going to be because I don't really know. I don't really know what I got planned. Oh my gosh. That's why I need sweet onions. I feel like it's these onions. Because my eyes never water this much when cutting onions. Those sweet onions, I'll be straight. My eyes be decent. Man, I cut these onions, I get the tearing up. Like they strong and soured in the mud. Not sour, they're just strong.
Yeah.
So it's like, boy, the screen blurriness is how my eyes feel right now. Just damaged. But try to fix that for you guys. It actually warmed up, so I don't need my hoodie on, but I kept it on. I was thinking I could put on my little shirt that I made just to promote my little, well, not promote it, but I'll take pride in it. Show it off, or I guess, I don't know, but nah, didn't feel like it. I don't know. It's like the fact that that shirt is not 100% original kind of bothers me, you know, because it's somebody else's concept as far as like the words. Show no love or love will get you killed, and it's like it's also not the most positive concept in certain, you know, ways of like viewing it. So it's like controversy, but at the same time, I don't know. I just like been thinking lately about the rest of my designs and what else I have to like come up with, and I don't really have no. I'm not an artist. I'm not a drawer. I don't draw often, so it's like I had art class in 12th grade and maybe like 2 other grades if I'm not mistaken in high school. But 12th grade was my artistry year, the year where I was floating with art. You know, I ended up making a collage for my art AP, had AP art portfolio, and I was really doing something, you know, in some sort of way. You know, for me not to be considering myself an artist, I did art like I was an artist, kind of in my opinion. But at the same time, a lot of that stuff is just like old, and I don't know, I might have to revisit it and check that stuff out. But that's where I got my logo from, that class. And that's one of my most profound art items. But other than my logo, it's like I don't really have any clothing ideas that I'm really bouncing around in my head right now. It's like I want more. So my biggest thing right now is I have my partner D'Angelo Anderson who makes art, and he's a little artist. He draws, makes music and all that, but he had a design. I put it on my first printout, and it was smooth. You know, it said sober. It was his thought, and it had the smoke, but it was promoting sober. So like, I was 100% cool with that idea, you know, and sobriety, and that's great. I mean, we did that, but it's like I want to make more objects, more clothings, more things, and it's like I don't know. So I started on another design of his, but I want more, like I want to dig more into my bag, where it's like, since I'm, you know, creating ideas, I affect how much of it is being produced and all that. It's like he writes and he got his stuff, but it's like it's not developed yet. So it's like I'm not co-designing it with him. Like he's designed everything on his own in a sort of way, as far as like just the drawings and stuff. So it's like once he send me something, like that's completely his idea. So it's like, yes, I can add to it or I can do whatever, but it's like I gotta wait for him to finish his whole thought process in order to work on one of them things or whatever the case is. So it's like that's me having to wait, and you know when you wait, and you never know when you're gonna get what you're waiting for. So you know it's not the best thing to, you know, wait on other people, because you don't want to rush people, but you don't want to settle for having to relax, I guess, and wait. I don't know. It's just thoughts. Man, this is the second time I went to Whole Foods and the strawberries wasn't really hitting like I expected them to be for a $5 pack. But I think strawberries just might not be in season right now, so I'm not gonna hold it against them. Not gonna hold them against them. I just know now. I know now. Don't get my hopes up because the strawberries might still be trash, even if you pay cash, good cash. But it is what it is. You know, you live and you learn. You don't complain over simple things like that. So right now I can just cut up a whole bunch of strawberries for no reason, because I'm not even making pancakes. So it's like all these strawberries going into oatmeal with blueberries. This is about to be a fruity pack of oatmeal. But hey, it's meant to be, because it's about to happen for me. Took my hair down. I was hoping, like, you know, lighten. Like, what the heck is going on? I'm just staying out of focus and stuff. Like, get me in focus. But yeah, that's that. About to make some coffee. Water. Damn, I left that in there from yesterday. I forgot I had to take something out of that boy. Oh well. Yeah. You live and you learn. Let's take that out. I'm gonna just rinse this off. I had to sit and chill. That coffee stuff in it. Probably should have checked and seen how it was put in there before I lifted this boy up. I'm trying to go back on it the same way. I don't know. I think that's right. Hopefully it is, you know. So I need a coffee liner. I think yesterday I used 2. At my job, Pennis or Sterling, we used to use 2 for certain ones or something like that. But I don't know, man. I don't really know how this coffee thing going. I'm just doing me, you know. I've never been big on drinking coffee, but I don't want to waste my money or anything. So, you know, I wanted to try it out, man. I'm trying it out, and I ain't gonna just, you know, not gonna just stop drinking the rest of my stuff. I'm gonna finish this bag or something. Bought a whole bag, bought a whole machine, you know. Bought that stupid $7 caramel cream. Bull crap. Ain't even hitting like I wanted it to. Ain't that so sad? Alright. That's that. I'm glad we got the machine though, cause it's like, it's a simple way to get that coffee. Like, I don't, all that extra work, I wouldn't have been wanting to do all that extra work for it. But I'm gonna cook my omelet. And then my oatmeal too. Yeah. Omelet and oatmeal. Turn that up. Always turn on the wrong eye. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I really gotta use it. My stomach is like, boy, you better run to the bathroom, but apparently that is not gonna happen because I'm going to finish cooking and then finish eating at that. So, but I was hoping, like, since I'm holding it, once I get on the toilet, I don't have to spend like a whole hour on there because it's already ready. But then again, I'm putting fresh food in my body, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But you know, experiment, find out, you learn yourself, you learn your body. At least that's what I think's gonna happen. Man, that done just on my mind. What I got it? Oh, that's my head. I don't know, bro. Just vlogging today, yesterday, and just shooting a little clip that I shot yesterday. I realized that I didn't lose my like desire to record or anything. I don't know what's going on with me. I think I still like recording. It's just I'm in a different space. I don't know. As far as just mind and body movement, but it's like been with just life in general. Like I really been feeling very lazy, and it's funny because I wouldn't have thought that I could feel so lazy and still be doing stuff. You know, like I still work 40 hours a week. Like it's not like, I mean, I kind of feel lazy when I first came out here and I didn't have a job because I didn't know what to do. But it's like I still do stuff, but then on top of that, I still work out. On top of that, you know, I'm doing more than what I was 2-3 months ago. I just still feel lazy for some reason. I'm cooking every day. I ain't been no time in my past where I've just been like just chilling and cooking, like really cooking. Like I be cooking now, like I really be cooking. And it's, I don't know, I just feel like I'm in a lazy state. So I don't know what changed. I don't know like what makes me feel this way, but I don't think I'm lazy. In the sense that I'm making it seem, you know, like of course I feel like, you know, to a certain extent everybody must be some form of laziness. But I don't know, I feel like I feel more lazy than what I am. I don't think I'm as lazy as I feel. And I don't know why I feel the way I feel about me being lazy. But as of right now, I don't like it. So, you know, I try to tell myself I need to do more so I don't feel this way. And maybe like the vocabulary is off. And maybe I think it's me thinking I'm lazy and it's really just another word that I'm not able to, you know, dissect right now. That's just the way my brain is, you know, thinking about this whole situation right now. Hopefully later on I can be like, Nate, you was right, you just ain't know it. Or like, Nate, bro, you was so close. Like you almost had your finger on it. Like all you had to do was this. And it's funny because I say that because I think back a lot towards my freshman year of college. And it's because after my freshman year of college, I analyzed it back a lot, and I was like, bro, like, what was, like, why were you going wrong? Like, you had a good setup, but you didn't know what you had. You wasn't using it, and it's like, I feel like I'm doing that now. Like, I got all the gear I need, I got everything, and it's like, I'm not doing what I think I should be doing, and I think that might be the basis of what's going on. Like, I remember being in college. One second. Woo, focus on my face. I remember being in college freshman year, and that's when I was like coming out of high school. So like in high school, I started being more social and talking to more people, and I start, you know, developing them social skills and not being as nervous to talk to people and all that. But it's new. It's still newer to me, and I don't think I developed like the real comfortability into my college years. But I say that to say I was a loner. Like, I was still chilling by myself. We came into college with a little group, but me being the loner that I am, the group like formed, and it was a group, but at the same time I wasn't always around the group. Like, we was a group when we were a group, but it wasn't just a everyday thing. Like back home, when it's like time for me to, you know, hoop or whatever, just everyday life, when we weren't in school, summertime, or like before I had a job, or when I had a job I had time, I guess I was around a group of, you know, individuals. You know, I had my boys and the family, you know, like I had a whole Marne block. Like Marne, M-A-R-N-E, was a block in Detroit that like had so many people on it that I knew that it was like a mini family. It's funny because not a family per se, but it's just like a mini organized group of people that, you know. But it's funny because that happened before on Peerless, which is like 2 blocks down, but like that changed, everybody started moving and all that. But this getting more into a documentary, and I know like my cooking is speeding up, you know, the food is getting ready to transition, so I'm gonna cut it short. And basically, a lot of time in college, I look back to my freshman year and said I was so bored. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was doing things because I didn't have anything to do, walking around the apartments. I think one day we were knocking on doors. Just simple, dumb things. Just chilling, not knowing what to do. But I had internet. You know, internet wasn't terrible, I don't think, at Ghaffari when I was there. But, you know, I had things. I had D-Lo as a friend. I had Jay as a producer friend. And it's like, because I wasn't pursuing music, because I wasn't, you know, fully with the same interest, my goals weren't the same. But I had a camera. It wasn't the T6i, but come on now, I mean, the T6i, not the 90D. You're never gonna have the best camera. I had a good enough camera. I had a tripod, you know, I had experience with doing things. I had a computer. But it's like, I even had my little iPhone. I remember that was before I messed my iPhone up. Burnt this boy. Talking to y'all. Look what y'all made me do. The fire alarm about to go off this one. Boy, that's not gonna be a good pancake to eat. This meal is not gonna turn out how I said pancake. This meal is not gonna turn out how I wanted to turn out. But basically, I look back and I say, okay, cool. I could have done this during my freshman year. I just didn't know. I could have, you know, used that time to do this. And it's like now, you know, I'm at a space where I feel like this is freshman year. You know, I have a new set of things. I have a new space, a new like set of equipment, just a new set of growth, just so many more tools than I used to have. You know, when I came into college, I had a dorm. I had less class. I did not have a job through a lot of my freshman year. I quit my job during my freshman year. So it's like that was the 1 year after high school that I didn't work. Like, I was working in high school. It started 11th grade in November. So, I mean, November 1st, 2015, I was working. This is 2016, August 28th and up. I didn't have to work, so it's like, you know, I had so much more time. My classes weren't that long. I had easy classes because I came into like a program where it's like I wasn't so bright, maybe, I guess. And I don't know. As in I think I was taking what they call rhetorical math, which is like high school math in college. And it's funny because I was doing so well in the class because I knew a lot of it, but it was like certain things that I missed out on that I needed to go over, or that was like forgotten, whatever, missed out on, or right. Anyways, that class helped me out, but it's like I think I could have did the next class without that. You know, I know I could have, but it's like it would have taken so much more work. And then my math programs was amazing. I tried to shout it out, but I just forgot it. MSAT? No, not MSAT. But it was, I don't remember. I was in the special little programs where we had study hours and all that. That was great. But I ran it enough. This is where we depart. And I ruined the rest of this meal because ain't no coming back from this. Not even some croissants can change the way this meal turned out. Yeah, $4 croissants, man. Burnt eggs with them. But, you know, who knows? I might throw it together and it might taste good. So, we gonna see. We not gonna see, but we gonna see. Me, I'm gonna see. But it was nice talking to y'all. I mean, maybe we can get back to it. Who knows? It's not terrible. There's a lot of food now. I gotta let it go. Digress.